Getting used to my new Ram truck. There's a lot of differences with this truck as compared to the Toyota Tundra for the good. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Robmotive FST. And if you haven't heard, I did get myself a new Ram truck. One of the problems I'm having with it right now, though, is I don't have a good phone mount in here. So I'm holding the phone with my hand while I'm driving. So if the camera kind of bounces around a little bit, that's kind of why. But it is a different kind of look. So anyway, I'm out cruising around in the truck, just taking one of my joy rides, because I do love driving the truck. And you know, when you get something new, a new truck, it's fun to take out and drive around in. But there are some differences that I'm noticing right off the bat in this truck as compared to the Toyota Tundra that I had. First off is the mirror. If you look over here, you can see I have a trailer mirror. That thing rotates around one way or the other, and it sticks out. It's big. There have been a couple of times that I've backed in or pulled into my garage, and I've had to be aware that that mirror sticks out. Otherwise, I'm going to clip it on the side of my garage. But the neat thing about it, and this is something else that the Tundra rather did not have, is it has a button that I can push, of course, and retract the mirrors, pull them in. I like that for a couple reasons. One, obviously, is when I'm pulling into the garage, I don't have to worry about slamming them into the side like I did with the Tundra, because this is a big truck, and so was that, the Tundra that is. I just hit the button and the mirrors fold in, and I don't have to worry about it. That's pretty cool. Another thing that I'm still trying to get used to is the fully up windows. If you look down here, it says auto. That's because I have an auto up feature now. Again, something else that I did not have in my Toyota Tundra, and I really miss that. I like having that feature so that I can just hit the button and the windows go up by themselves, and then I can actually concentrate on the road as opposed to that button that I've got to hold down. And you know, it's funny, with all of the crazy safety stuff that's out there these days, I would think that it would be a required governmental standard feature. I mean, you know, they tell me I have to wear a motorcycle I have to wear a helmet when I ride a motorcycle, and I have to wear my seatbelt. What about keeping the eyes on the road? Isn't that important? I would think so. Another feature that I really dig in this truck, you can see it, it's right down there, and that is the push start. I can have the keys in my pocket. I don't have to screw around with the key and sticking it in the slot, turning the truck on. I can just jump in, push the start button, and go. I really, really like that. Another thing, we have a standard grab handle right there, right here. That, of course, comes in very handy when you're getting in and out of the truck. Did not have that standard on my Tundra, rather, or the Tacoma for that matter. I did put one in the Tundra, aftermarket. It's not that hard to do, but it's not a direct fit. You have to do a little bit of trimming on the piece itself, not the truck, to put it in. But still, it should come standard, or it should have come standard, I should say, because of course we know it is added or been added right back into the Tundra once again on the new redesigned version, which is a good thing. And I got to think that's because of the public outcry, right? It was a travesty when they took that out. There are a lot of theories as to why they did take it out. Probably the forerunner is that somebody got in an accident and hit their head or were injured or something. So instead of Toyota just redesigning it so it was a little more streamlined, which is what they did in the 2022, they just got rid of it altogether and said, the heck with it. I'm not going to put that in. That's what the engineer said. I'm sure that's what they said. Otherwise, in the truck, we do have another cool feature. Looking over here at the glove box, you may see that button down there up above to the left, hopefully, on your screen. That, of course, is the button to open the upper glove box. Now, the new Tundra, it does have a shelf there, depending on what trim level you get. But it does have a shelf there where you can put stuff, but it doesn't have a door or a closure on it. So anything that you lay there is going to be in the public eye. You know, I was thinking, like the other night, we were at a restaurant and sitting inside after about 20 minutes, and my wife said, I left my phone in the truck. Well, I asked her, I said, is it exposed? And she said, yes. So she had to go out, get her phone out of the truck, because of course, you know, there are sticky fingers out there. And it would have been much nicer just to be able to slap that thing in that upper glove box had she thought of that. But my point is to keep things out of view so that you don't have any issues. The ride of this truck, oh man, it's like riding on glass. It's amazing to me how many improvements have been made to full-size trucks. You know, they ride like giant SUVs. They really do, and the Ram is no exception. And I will say, this Ram 1500, which by the way is a 2022 Bighorn / Longhorn, is the smoothest full-size truck I have ever had. And no, I don't have the air suspension on this truck. It's just the way they have it set up. And man, did they do a good job with it. It is awesome. It kind of just glides along. And listen to how quiet it is in here. I mean, it's amazing to me. Now, that quiet is going to go away, of course, once I put bigger, more aggressive tires on the truck. But it will be interesting to see, even then, how much the sound in here is dampened because of the way they have the truck set up. So all in all, I am very happy with this truck. No real issues with it. I did have one instance, and it always seems to do this with the MOPAR product, where I went to back up and it told me the rear camera was not available. Once I shut the truck off, turned it back on, everything was fine. I don't know if MOPAR has their radio set up so that they have to do some kind of an update directly after you get them, and they do that, but this is the, I think, third, fourth, fifth, maybe more MOPAR product that I've had that the radio has done that. Hopefully it acts like all the others did and it's just normal from now on. Who knows? So yeah, I'm very happy with the truck. I think it was a good decision for me from a feature and comfort standpoint. The Tundra, while it was a fine truck, don't get me wrong, the 2022, I mean, I don't think it compares to this truck, particularly with power. This does have the 5.7 HEMI in it. Yeah, it's thirsty. It's getting just barely better fuel economy than my V8 Tundra did, but it still is awesome. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you've driven a Ram recently, what do you think of the Ram trucks? I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive, all about my 2021 Toyota Tacoma, and Rob Motive JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.